Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to do the update and finale for the No Buy Project Pan. I started this project this year and I thought it was a neat project. It's about taking all of those categories from your beauty collection in which you have too much, maybe a little bit too much. Maybe you want to dwindle down your collection, or maybe you just want to work on those bigger categories. And yeah, you work on them until you are within your goal in that category. I think I started with 54 categories and dwindled it down to 50. So I definitely have been making progress, because of this project. So it has been a really fun project to do. However, this is the finale and I don't think I'll be bringing it back next year or this year. Really, I wanted to have this video up for Vlogmas, but as you guys know, I was taking kind of an unexpected trip and doing other things, so I didn't have time for, I think, the 4 last videos, which means this was a little bit late, but better late than never, right? So I have a great finale. I have 12 empties, which is good. We have some really exciting empties, but 2 of them are especially fun for me. First up, we have the Stuck on You eyeshadow base from the Beauty Crop, and I have been working on this for 2-3 years maybe, and I have finally finished it. So maybe, if you've been here before, you will know that I didn't really care for this one. I like having an eyeshadow base. I like that it had some pigment to it, but I realized that it made my eyeshadows crease. And so, yeah, I didn't really love it. But in the end, I finished it off by using it as a concealer, which I hadn't tried before. I don't know why. Maybe I wanted to use my concealers, or I just didn't think of it. But I have used it as a concealer, and that's how I used it up. And I am so happy. I'm so relieved. Like, I'm always happy to finish makeup and skincare items, but when I have worked on something for 3 years or 2 to 3 years, I'm just relieved, because this should have only been open for 12 months and I definitely had it for longer than that. So I'm very happy that it didn't go bad on me. I think I used it as a concealer in the end as well, because I didn't want to have it on my eyelids in case something would happen, because it is old. So there you go. That's how you can use eyeshadow bases that you think maybe they're a little bit too old. Anyway, a really fun empty. That's the only eyeshadow base I've used up this year, obviously. And so since I am trying to finish something within each and every category, that was a great empty. And that goes for the next item as well, which is this little lip pencil. This is from Essence. It's called Be Mine, and it was a lovely shade, an everyday shade, and I have used it up, since all of these are empties that I'm going to show you today. And maybe you can even see that, the whole pencil is gone. It's not just that it's so small that I can't physically sharpen it anymore, but it actually is an empty, like a real empty. That is fun. And again, I hadn't finished any other lip pencils this year, so this was great. And with that, I have finished something from 2 more categories. That is a lot of fun. Let's go on to the other categories. These I have finished several of this year, which is awesome as well, especially when it comes to nail polishes, because I think nail polishes are really hard to use up. Maybe you don't need to use them that often, maybe not too many times, but I often don't go with the same colors, and I don't always do my nails. It takes a very long time to dry nail polishes, and I want several layers and maybe have glitter toppers and stuff. So it takes a long time to do my nails, which is why I don't do it that often, because I like to do things with my hands. And I can't do that while it dries. So I have 1 or 2 hours where I can't really do anything, because I'm afraid it will chip my nails or take off some color. So I'm very happy whenever I actually finish a polish. This was a topper. As you can see, it had a lot of flakes in it. Maybe you can see there is maybe a few bits left in there. It looks like there's a ton in here, but it's not. I can't reach it anymore, and it's very dried up. the last little bit that is there. So this isn't empty. This is from Catrice. It's the limited edition advent calendar DIY CO3 sparkling flakes nail polish. That was a long name, but yeah, there you go. It was a really nice polish, I would say. It's been a lot of fun playing around with that. It was a little bit different from everything else that I have in my collection. Then I have finished an eyebrow pencil. This is from ZC, and I just call it the confetti one because I don't think it had a name, or I haven't found the name. And so, as you can hear, it doesn't go up anymore. So I have completely finished that one. It was a pretty nice shade on me, easy to use. I always like brow products. Well, they can be the wrong shade, but in general, I love brow products. It's a little bit of a shame that I don't use them more because I often gravitate towards eyeshadows, and next year will be so much about eyeshadow, guys. So I will have eyeshadows in my whole face like every other day or something to get a lot of pants and to, you know, use eyeshadows because that is the love of my life when it comes to makeup. Although I think this is my second most exciting like makeup category, I think. I love getting brow products, and it's the first thing I would buy. Like if I started from nothing, a brow pencil. I look like a ghost. I don't have any definition until I fill in my brows. So it's the first thing I would go to, but it's my second most favorite item, like category, let's say. So I'm happy to have finished another brow product, and let's move on to another makeup product. And that is this foundation from Makeup Mecca. This is the Satin Cover Smooth Stick Foundation in the shade Satin Fair. You guys might have known I didn't really love this one from the beginning. It was really hard to blend out on my face. But I used a sponge and then I used my fingers, and that's how I often do my makeup or my foundation. But I was like, okay, that doesn't work. Let's try a brush. I always find that brushes tend to give me like strokes and stuff, like stroke marks. It doesn't look good in most cases. But with this one, it actually worked. And also I have a few new brushes. Well, not a few. I have brushes from Hiccup that I purchased this summer. So I think this was the first time I used one of those condensed, like, actual foundation brushes. So maybe that helped as well. But it actually worked. And that made it so much easier to use. And I actually like it now. I don't think I would repurchase it because I rather work with a sponge. But I don't know, maybe I would repurchase it, especially since they have those crazy sales. They cost like $4 or something. Okay, so was that the last? No, that was not the last makeup product that I have finished. We have powder, a loose powder from Lottie London, the Ready Set Go one, and it is finished. So that's nice. I haven't gone through too many powders this year because I have worked on powder foundations, and then I don't feel like I have to set it with a powder. You know, it is a powder in itself. And so maybe I have already filmed my like 25 makeup products I want to finish in 2025, and only one of them is like a liquid foundation, or really a BB cream. And with that one I can use a powder. But then I have 2 powder foundations, which means I won't get as much use out of my powders. Maybe that was a bad strategy if I want to get things out. But there you go. So it is really nice to get another powder out from my collection. And then the last makeup item I have here is this Clarins or Clarin. I don't know. It's a lip oil. I have really gotten into lip oils. I love lip oils now. And I think I got into them this year, maybe. I just feel like they feel good on the lips. They're kind of like a lip gloss because they do give that shine. But not too much, you know. I like them. So this was a mini one, so I finished that one rather quickly. I think I brought it in last month just to maybe have another empty. And that was a good strategy because I did finish it. And another lip product, but not a makeup product, is this. Well, there was a lip oil and a lip gloss, and then we had a lip peel. So I finished the peel this month, and I didn't feel like it did too much on my lips. So I used it on my hands. Just a little bit of a peeling, like I didn't care too much for it anymore. Otherwise, I have loved it, like from the beginning, I loved it, but it has expired. So maybe that's why, or maybe my lips got too used to it or something. So it didn't do the same thing to my lips as it did in the beginning. And that was a shame, but I've used it up. It's gone. And I have enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of those 3 products, which isn't too common, I would say. You know, when you buy a trio, a face palette or a trio like this, that's not always the case that you love every single shade or every single product, but I really enjoyed those 3. From a Revlon Professional, we have one hair product. This is the unique one, Lotus Flower Hair Treatment. It says it has 10 benefits. I liked it, but I don't know if I can see all of those benefits, you know. It was fairly easy to use. You wash your hair and then you have this after your shower. Kind of like a serum or something. So that one is done. It didn't take too long to finish that one either. I think under 5 uses. After all, it is a very small product, so I didn't really expect any more uses than that, I guess. Then I finished the Hygiene Paris, the Le Gommage Visage Organic Face Scrub. And yeah, I didn't have to use this a lot at all either. I think maybe 3 times to finish it, maybe. I don't know. It was okay. I wouldn't repurchase. And then we have the REN or REN Clean Skincare, the Overnight Glow Dark Spot Sleeping Cream. I really enjoy this, but I only had to use it like, I think less than 10 times. It says it has 10 mils in here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think maybe I even used it only like 5 times. But it smells so good. It smells citrusy, like it has like vitamin C in it or something. I love that scent. But yeah, I finished it so quickly. And even though I like empties, that was really sad because I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, that is one that I am disappointed in. But maybe I've had it so long that some of it, like it didn't dry out because I can't even get it out and it does go flat. But maybe it kind of evaporated or something. I don't know. But there was so little in here. That was not 10 mils, let me tell you. And let's finish this video on a high note with this eye cream. This is a big full-size eye cream from L'Oreal. And I liked it. I do like this applicator. It kind of cools down the skin, which is nice. And it took me a hot minute to finish this, but I have finished another eye cream, maybe even 2 this year, which is awesome. So I'm always happy to finish another eye cream. They take forever. You use so little. And that was it for today. 12 empties in 1 or 1.5 months maybe. I'm very, very happy for the turnout and how well I've done this year actually with this project. And with that being said, I really hope you enjoy this video and this series, and then I'll see you in the next video. Have a great evening. Bye.